Today we're going to make a ferocious fire dragon. If you don't already have this pattern, it is free on my blog, slicespoon.com. Go over there, click, print. Step 1, we're going to cut this out. Step 2, trace these on your felt color pieces and cut them out again. Any of these that say cut to, you're going to trace them one time on the side with words, and you're going to flip it over the second time, trace it on the side without words, just so they line up better. Now the most tedious part of the project is over. We have all of our pieces cut out. Now we're going to take a second and just assemble these pieces together the way that we're going to sew them. So this is going to be our finished dragon. So now that I know where I want the arms, legs, and horns to go, I'm just going to do a knot stitch, and I am going to knot them onto the dragon. So now that I have the arms and the horns knotted on both sides of my dragon, and I can put them one on top of the other and they match up like a mirror image, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to sew some eyeballs on my dragon, and I'm going to do this with a French knot. If you do not know how to do this stitch, I do have simple walkthroughs of all the stitches on this project on my YouTube channel where I slowly walk you through how to do them. So if you do need to refer to that, go check out my channel for a real slow walkthrough. So I'm just going to go through the front. Whoop. Wrap my needle once, twice while holding the string real tight, and then I'm going to go back through pretty close to where that first hole was, and I'm just pinching on top and bottom to hold it in place as I'm sliding it through. Bam, eyeball. Knot it off and back, and I'm going to repeat that for the other side. And now the fun part, we get to start piecing our dragon together. So this time, instead of doubling up my string, I just put a knot in the single end. We're going to line our dragons up one on top of the other. And I usually like to do my starting stitch behind a leg. So I'm going to just split these back legs apart. And I'm going to just knot my first stitch right here behind these two. Putting my needle in the middle of that bundle of threads, and there we've got a good first knot stitch. And now we are going to blanket stitch around this tail until we reach the part that we want to add this black bit. So blanket stitch, again, you're going to go through both pieces of fabric, leave your needle halfway through, grab this tail end, toss it over the top. Pull it tight. We're just going to do that all the way down and around this tail. Okay, so once we reach this black spiky bit where we can't really keep going with our blanket stitch without going around it, we're just going to switch over and we're going to do a running stitch along the red to attach the tail. You're just going to want to make sure you're going through all three pieces of felt, all the way through one side, all three pieces of felt, all the way through the other side. And then once we reach the edge of that tail, we are going to go back to the blanket stitch, and I'm just going to put my wings in for right now to see where I want to add them on this dragon. Put them a little deeper. They're anchored in there pretty good. Yeah, I'm going to go about there. So I'm going to keep going with the blanket stitch from here all the way up till we get to these wings, and I'm going to do that running stitch again. All right, now I've reached where I want to add the wings, so I'm just going to go back to that running stitch, and I'm going to attach the wings by a running stitch. Then once I'm past it, I'm going to go just continue a blanket stitch around here. I'm going to add the teeth again with a running stitch. I'm going to pause right when I get to these front legs, stuff it, and then do a blanket stitch to close it up. All right, now I've got my teeth added. I'm just going to do a running stitch across the top to secure these teeth in. And then I'm just going to continue on with this blanket stitch until I get under those front arms, and then I'm going to pause and I'm going to stuff my dragon. I'm going to knot mine with my felt scraps. You can also use polyfill or whatever you have. As you stuff it, you're going to want to stuff the furthest things first. I often use the back of a pen or pencil to help me really get in there. So now we're going to blanket stitch around this belly and finish it off. This is a little bit trickier now that it's all full, so just be sure to get the two sides of your fabric. Try and push your guts or your inside fluffing in as you go, and then just pull it tight at the end. Push your arms and legs out of the way, and we're just going to work our way right to the end of this project, and then we're going to knot it off and be done. All right, I'm right back here where I started. I'm just going to do kind of another French knot. I'm going to loop my string twice around my needle, pinch it lightly with my fingers, make sure I'm not tangling the rest of my dragon thread, pull it out, and then I'm just going to stab my needle into my project and out the other side. You can use this if you want to add a loop or something to hang this on. I'm just going to pull my thread through it. Oh, there we go. I'm going to snip it off from the back so the tail of my thread is inside my project. So here is our fearsome flying dragon plushie. I hope you had a great time putting them together. I know that I did. If you're interested in this or more free and easy patterns, be sure to check out my channel for more patterns and my blog, slicespoon.com, for more free printables for it.